Hello, my beautiful sparkly dancers. This is Lisa Jean. We are going to be doing a quick figure eight practice. We're going to take our backwards horizontal figure eight, and we're going to go through as many variations of it as we can. So get into your dance posture, feet roughly hip width apart, soften those knees, drop the tailbone, shoulders back, arms out to the side. We aren't going to worry so much about what our arms are doing. We want to focus on the hips. However, I don't want you to have T-Rex arms, and I don't want you to have dead arms. So maybe just a nice little low V would work. If you want them a little higher, depending on how much you want to work those arms. I'm going to go with just a nice, soft little low V here. So my knees are soft. So I'll reverse our backwards horizontal figure eight. I'm going to take one hip. I'm going to push it to the corner, loop it back, push it to the corner, loop it back. All right. We know our basic classic figure eight. So find a comfortable tempo. It doesn't have to be the same tempo that I am. Our bodies are all made different. If I just told you, hey, do a figure eight, you're going to have your own, I call this your home tempo, your home figure eight, the one that feels good, that you can do wherever. All right. So the first variation, we're going to keep the same tempo. Don't change your tempo. Make it bigger. Twist more, lean more, but don't slow it down. Keep it big. Good. See how much you can twist, how much you can push. Check out the upper body. Try to keep the shoulders relatively where they are so the whole body isn't going with you. Try not to slow it down. Keep it big. You're going to feel nice things in your hips, right? Lots of things are moving around. Beautiful. Now keep the same tempo. Bring it back to that home figure eight. A beautiful little home, easy peasy figure eight. Now keep the same tempo. Make it smaller. So don't speed it up. Make it smaller. So a little less twisty, a little less pushy, but don't go faster. All right, beautiful. Check out your arms. Don't have dead arms. Did we go into T-Rex arms? Stretch them out. Beautiful. Okay, back to that home figure eight. All right, home figure eight. Now we're going to do this in threes. So I'm going to shift my weight to this side. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to shift to the other side. 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to do that back and forth a few times. Beautiful. So there's the shift in the weight and the little figure eight. Beautiful. Check in with your arms. Are we holding tension in our neck? Let go of it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Couple more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now go back to your basic, your home figure eight. Whatever's comfortable here. Beautiful. Now, we're going to walk with it. We're going to walk forward. So when this hip comes forward, we're going to step forward with it. So I'm going to step, twist. Step, pull it back. Step, pull it back. Tiny steps, big twist. Good. Now, we're going to keep the same direction with the figure eight, but we're going to step backwards. So as the hip goes forward, the foot goes back. This one's a little brain twisty, but give it a shot. So the figure eight is going to stay the same direction, and now we're going to take it forward. Take it forward and forward and forward. You can reverse it you can start walking backwards anytime that you run out of room. Doesn't matter. We're just going forward and back with it a little bit. Beautiful. This is a great variation. Okay, now wherever you're figure eighting, come back to about the center of your room. Now we're going to see if we can go side to side with our figure eight. So what's going to happen is I'm going to step out, step together. Step out, step together. Good. So tiny steps, big figure eight. Try to keep the loop the same size on both sides. Now, hold it here. We're going to take it the other side. So I'm going to have to start with the other hip. Out, together, out, together. Good. Now make sure we're getting a twist so it's not just a slide. There's a figure eight in here. Beautiful. Keep going. At any point, if you run out of room in your space, just go back the other way. All right. When you get to the end, take a minute, take a couple, now take it to the side, come back to the center of the room. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Now watch your head. Make sure we aren't getting too up and downy with it, right? All right. Now stay here, right in the center. Okay. Now let's change the speed. I want you to speed it up. Speed it up. Once again, watch your head so we don't start going wee. Right? So it doesn't have to get smaller. I don't want it smaller. I just want it faster. Beautiful. Now back to your regular tempo. Itch your nose if you need it. All right, now slow it down. Don't make it bigger. Just slow it down. Changing the size and changing the speed are two different things. You can combine them. You can make it slow and big and fast and small, but you can also go fast and big and slow and small. There's lots of variations. We want to be able to isolate all the different variations that we can do. So going as slow as you can in that basic sized figure 8. Beautiful. Now go back to just a regular figure 8. Awesome. Okay. Next one, we're going to change levels, meaning that we're going to come down and then we're going to come back up. So to come down, I'm going to keep my figure 8. I'm going to have to lift my heels off the floor and gently come down. Don't let your booty stick out behind you. You might not be able to go very far. That's okay. Then you're going to come back to where you regularly are, and then see if you can lift the heels off the floor. That one's tricky. Got to engage that core. Bring the heels back down and take it down again. Good. Don't let the booty trail behind you. If you fall over, don't worry about it. I'm going to bring it back up. Bring it all the way up, heels off the floor. Heels back down. Let's do it one more time. Go down, however far it's comfortable. It doesn't have to be super far. Good. Back to regular. All the way up, heels off the floor. And bring it back. Good. All right. Basic figure 8. Let's add some layers. Okay. Basic layer, shimmy. You can do more of a leg shimmy or more of a hip shimmy, whichever one you're more comfortable with or whichever one you want to work on today. So we want to try to keep the figure 8 the same tempo, the same size, but now we're adding that figure 8. Check in with the arms. I notice my arms are starting to get a little dead. It's like you got to think of Iron Man and press the energy of the thrusters out of your hand. Good. So we're shimmying with a figure 8. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's think of some other layers that we can do with this one. Here's a tricky one. We're going to add an up to down undulation. So take the shimmy out. Okay. So when my hip comes to the corner, I'm going to lift, roll down. Lift, roll down. I'm slowing it down. Lift, roll down. Lift, roll down. Lift, roll down. Scoop it back. Scoop it back. This one is a little more advanced. If it makes your brain explode, don't worry about it. Just pick one layer or the other. Lift, roll down. Lift, roll down. Lift, roll down. Keep the knees soft. Lift, roll down. Lift, roll down. Now let's roll it up. Tuck, roll 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 up. This one's weird. Tuck, roll up. And there's a lot of layers that you might not like and you might not ever actually use. But sometimes just practicing weird layers is good for your brain's elasticity. Yeah, so I'm adding this nice little reverse undulation onto my figure 8. Tuck, roll up. Tuck, roll up. One more each side. Tuck, roll up. Tuck, roll up. Okay, figure 8. Basic figure 8. All right, a couple more easy peasy layers. Let's add some arms. So let's add a shoulder roll. A shoulder roll. And that shoulder roll is going to turn into a little snake arm. Boo-doo. Once again, trying not to change the size or the speed of my figure 8. Just rolling through it. Okay, now let's let that go. Let's bring the hands down and up behind the head and out. Bring it down and up behind the head and down. One more time. Down and up behind the head and down. Beautiful. Take a breath. Let's put your legs about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. I'm going to put one hand on top of the other. I'm going to reach it up, soften my knees. I'm going to press my hips forward and tilt my chin up to the ceiling just to stretch out my abdominals. Lift the hands like you're trying to lift your arm out of your armpit. Get a nice stretch in the belly. Now soften the knees, flat back all the way down. When you get to the bottom, keep your knees soft. Shift your weight to the toes. And take whatever you need here. You can take a little wiggle in the hips, a little bend and straighten. Keep the neck nice and soft. Keep the arms soft. When you're ready, roll it on up. Beautiful. This is a magnificent practice to go through lots of variations. It works on a lot of brain elasticity, gives you lots of different options for different ways to dance. Like I said, you might find layers or combinations that you don't like, and you might discover some that you really do like. This is really great, short little practice, and what's even better is you can do this same concept with any basic belly dance move. You can take a forward hip, you can take a forward 8, you can take a circle, you can take a chest circle, you can take an undulation. You can go through all the different layers, all the different speeds, tempos, sizes. All of those things can be explored with every single belly dance movement. If you'd like to see more of this, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting more content like this. And if you want to go even deeper, if you want to develop more ease, authenticity, comfort in your movements and comfort in your body, and you want to build your confidence so you can really own the stage when you perform, be sure to check out my Belly Dance Practice Club at lisajeanbellydance.com. It is a monthly subscription where we do lots of drills. There's personal one-on-one support to help you get your practice going every day and to help build your confidence. Enjoy, and we'll dance with you later.